Right, time for us to get to Deal or No Deal from today. A story has been brewing over the last 24 hours. Manchester United are involved. Their modest ambitions of completing the relatively simple task of bringing Sean Longstaff, veteran Sean Longstaff, 21, to the club, now face a major complication because Newcastle say he's going nowhere. Do we believe that Newcastle won't sell because the young star is crucial to their future plans? Or has this more to do with bridging the gap between the 30 million Man United are reported to be offering and the 50 million that Newcastle feel that they might be able to fleece Man United for? Deal or no deal? What's going on here?
No deal for Manchester United. Fleecing is exactly what this is if it's £50 million. We don't even know if Sean Longstaff is better than Scott McTominay at this point. He's made 9 Premier League appearances, got injured at the end of the season, granted, we might have seen a lot more, bad knee ligament injury. Like, why don't you just give McTominay a run in the team? There is no proof whatsoever that this guy's actually better than him.
No, we have to see. Owen's right, we have to see more of Longstaff. And Newcastle are a shambles. We haven't even talked about. So the back of the papers today, you've got Big Sam saying that he's already rejected it. Steve Bruce apparently has now asked Sheffield Wednesday, can he speak to Newcastle? So I don't know what is going on. Like, you go from Rafa Benitez to either Steve Bruce or Big Sam. It's almost as if Mike Ashley wants to get relegated. Surely he wants to sell the club. It was only a couple of months ago Newcastle fans were thinking the great Sheikh is coming in.
Yeah.
We are going to be the next Manchester City.
Yeah.
And look at that now.
Shortly after we wrapped yesterday, Fenerbahce released a statement saying they do not have the cash to bring Mesut Ozil to the club. It read, Mesut Ozil, with his career and stance, successfully represents our country abroad, is an important value known with the identity of Fenerbahce. Good Google Translate, lads. However, Fenerbahce does not have the economic means to bring him to the club. Here are the reported terms of the deal. Arsenal would pay $5.5 million of his wages, while Fenerbahce will recover the remaining $8 million.
Do it.
$13.5 million.
Just do it. Get rid of him, pay $100,000 a week, whatever they're asking for, and just get rid of him. Fenerbahce, you absolute bottlers. Why didn't you take him yesterday?
Will Arsenal find anybody other than Fenerbahce to take him off their hands?
No.
China.
Because it has to be, it's China potentially. It has to be a top club. Paris Saint-Germain?
Maybe.
That is literally the only possible.
They have enough attacking players. They don't need Mesut Ozil.
Elsewhere, the Harry Maguire story is the lead in many places. OTB's been told by Andy Mitten that he wants to come to Man United. City are still in the mix. This morning it's reported the Man United bid is up to 75 million. That's still short of the 80 to 85 million Leicester want. Just come on, just pay the money. At this stage, just pay the money, make us all laugh.
City are just playing the game here, aren't they?
I think so.
Like, they just want to see United have to fork out even more money. Are you surprised that Harry Maguire would prefer to go to United than City, or maybe it just points to the fact that City aren't really interested?
Yeah, and also perhaps that he's not as brave as he needs to be. If there is a major move in that, you can read about it on offtheball.com. Back down under, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says a fully fit Alexis will return to the squad when they get back from their summer tour. It looks like he's going to stay at Man United. If he does, will his record be better or worse than the 2 goals and 1 assist that he contributed last season? Better or worse?
Better, I think.
It actually can't be worse.
Well, here's something that maybe people haven't considered. Is part of Alexis Sanchez's terribleness down to Manchester United?
I mean, yeah, of course. But
in terms of a purely tactical setup, like playing further away from goal, too wide at times, maybe not playing enough of a possession-based game. Perfect for Arsenal. Perfect for Manchester City, that perhaps Manchester City never played Manchester United in the first place. Maybe they actually did want Alexis Sanchez. They identified him as someone who fit into their system, whereas Manchester United were like, they must like that player. They like that player, so therefore we must like that player, even though they play in a completely different way.
Maybe City could swoop in and get him for $100,000.
I just don't see how he fits into the City team. One thing Alexis Sanchez does is gives the ball away way too much. What does Pep Guardiola want? Hold on to possession. Sanchez, all the time he saw him tracking back for Arsenal, it's because usually he'd given the ball away himself.
Southampton, the selling club. 25-year-old midfielder Mario Lemina is wanted by United, Arsenal and Leicester. Says he wants to leave. How good is he, Phil? And where should he go?
He is good. He's definitely talented. Obviously, they got him from Juventus. You see him in certain games, you think, why is this guy playing for Southampton? He could be playing for a better club. But then in other games, his attitude. So you just see if he goes to somewhere like Manchester United, it probably won't go too well. Leicester would be a good move for him, but they've just got Tielemans. So
Aston Villa, Brighton, Bournemouth and Wolves are all linked with moves for Liverpool winger Harry Wilson, who spent last season on loan at Derby. Should Liverpool hold or fold?
I think they should fold. I think he is definitely good enough to play Premier League, but Liverpool are now a club that is trying to win the Premier League, and I don't know if Harry Wilson is part. He certainly would be a good player to have on the bench, but does he want to sit on the bench? He's a Welsh international. He wants to be playing week in, week out. Definitely good enough for a team in the top half of the Premier League.
All right, good stuff, lads. That's your deal or no deal this week.